What's going on? It's your boy Garrett, or SLX, or fucking whatever you want to call me. I want to start a new series on my channel to see where it goes. Uh, call this The Unfiltered Truth, episode 1. So I'm a little stopped up right now. I'm recording this on my shit Sun Galaxy. So sorry if the quality's bad. Fuck it. But yeah, I got a story for you guys. Basically, it's about, I don't know if any of you are familiar with like synthetic marijuana. I got this idea by watching xCodeh's video about smoking K2 or whatever. And yeah, this is my story about, it wasn't K2, it was something called Smiley Guy. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it had like a smiley face on it. I don't know, it was, but anyway, this was like my senior year in high school, so 2013. And me and my cousin Ryan, we were actually in a career center or vocational school, whatever you want to call it. I was in a horticulture class, if you don't know what that is, where you like fucking grow plants and shit, you know, it's basically like taking care of plants. Like we had a big ass greenhouse we worked in, and it was literally, the class was my teacher, me and my cousin Ryan, and 2 girls, Connor and Morgan. That was the whole class. And I was there for half the day, so 4 hours. So I mean, and I went to this class every single day. So every day we would just, me and my cousin Ryan would just go there, we would fuck around, you know, we didn't do shit. Like, shout out Miss Black, she's the coolest fucking teacher ever. But no, it wasn't Miss Black's fault, we just didn't do shit. Our class was just that easy, like, she was a great teacher. So don't think that, you know, she wasn't doing her job. But, so, me and Ryan would basically have to water all the plants in the greenhouse, and this greenhouse is probably like 40 by 80 feet, you know. It's big ass enclosed greenhouse, shit ton of plants in there. I mean, we actually sold them and stuff in school too, so we'd have people, you know, come by our classroom and like want to buy plants and shit, so we'd have to go out there and be little businessmen, you know. It was basically just preparing you for fucking having a job or something like that after high school. But anyway, I'm rambling. Story's fucking crazy. So basically, because you can't just, I mean, I was smoking weed at the time and shit, yeah. But I mean, you can't just smoke weed in a greenhouse and get away with it, because it's gonna smell like weed. Our teacher, she's not fucking stupid. She's gonna know that it was me and Ryan that did it. You know, we're gonna get caught, like, period. So what Ryan would do, he would bring this Smiley Guy shit, and I mean, it doesn't smell like weed, and it just, like, it has not, I mean, the smell is random, like, it smells like some kind of fucking perfume or some shit, you know, like a paprika, whatever that shit's called. But, incense, that's what it smells like. That's what it's, I think that's what it's labeled as, legal incense or something. Yeah. It just, you know, it smelled aromatic, perfumey shit. So we would just smoke that in the greenhouse. And while it was just me and him in there, we would just get ducked down behind one of the shelves, rip a bowl or two to the face of this fucking Smiley Guy and get super shit on. Go back in the classroom and just fucking laugh our dicks off at the dumbest shit ever. But for some reason, this day, you know, it was towards the end of the year. There was even less shit for us to do, so it was just way more downtime. We were chilling. Sorry if you hear music in the background, by the way. I thought it might be like a good effect, so I'm just playing it on YouTube at a low volume. But if it's annoying or something, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, anyway, so we ducked down back behind this fucking little, it's like a little, it's a little table style shit, like a little floating fucking platform that all these plants are sitting on. And you know, sitting down there, we're just smoking this bowl. For some reason, we decided to smoke like the rest of the bags. He probably had like, it's probably like half a gram, you know, half a gram of this Smiley Guy shit left. So we smoked the whole half gram. And we're going back into the classroom or whatever. And I'm just like, dude, tripping my fucking dick off. Like, I'm hearing shit, and like my ears ringing. There's like this fucking vibration in my head. Like, it's freaking me the fuck out. So like, in our career center class, we have a main classroom, and then we had a workshop. So like, the workshop's just this like big ass room connected to the classroom. It has like band saws, like tables with vice grips on them, fucking, you know, like basically like a shop class. But like all the career center classrooms had one, so we were just in the workshop. Rest like Miss Black and two girls are in the classroom doing fucking posters or some dumb shit. But nah. But yeah, so I'm sitting there and I'm like beating, like, you know, like beating on the table, you know, making beats. I was like, I was like, you know, just making stupid beats on the table. And every time I did that, every time I would hit the table, it sounded like a gunshot was fucking going off. It would sound like a gunshot was echoing in the workshop. And it was one of the coolest things. I'm not encouraging you to do this, because it's fucking retarded, so don't do it. But it went from being a really bad experience to where I was so enticed with this noise that I was just sitting there, like, lost. And me and Ryan were just sitting there looking at each other laughing, because we both heard it. And it was just like, what the fuck, dude? Why does it sound like it's so dope? It's like beating on a table, you know, it sounds like fucking someone's firing off an AK-47 in the fucking building. And it's like rhythmic as hell, so we're just like getting down to this fucking noise, and I'm just literally like looking dumb as shit, beating on this table. And sorry, I got a little congestion. But anyways, Miss Black ended up coming out there and was like, "What are y'all doing? Quit that!" Like, because we're being pretty loud and laughing. And she's like, "Come in here and help us fucking do this stupid shit or whatever." I don't even remember what it was. It's like, fuck, dude. So like, leave the workshop, go into the classroom. Morgan and Connor look at us, and because like they knew that we did this shit. Cause I mean, like we were all chill, and like they look at us in the eye, and they're just like, I was like, oh, why are they looking at us like that? Like I see myself in the mirror, dude, and I literally looked like a fucking like someone that just got bit in 28 weeks later, 28 days later, or whatever that shit is. Someone that was just about to turn from the rage virus into the zombie, like their eyes get crucially red, they're just like fucking all crazy looking as fuck. Like I looked like I was on hardcore drugs. So did Ryan. Miss Black knew that we were fucked up on something, dude. Like, you know, she wasn't the type of teacher to be like, oh, like if she didn't catch you with it, then she wasn't gonna ask questions. You know what I'm saying? So, like, she wasn't, like, freaking out, what the fuck are y'all on, blah, blah, like, empty your pockets, go to the print. No, it wasn't none of that shit. It was just, like, a look of just, like, sheer disappointment and disapproval. And it was just, like, she was just, like, sit down, do your shit, basically, like, you're fucking retarded. And, so, like, we're sitting there, and this is where this shit just gets bad, dude. It gets really fucking bad. It's like we have these things called like a Promethean board. It's like a smart board, but it's like mounted to the wall. You know, they replaced fucking overhead projector. It's like a little smart screen. I'm sure you know what the fuck it is. But so we're looking at shit on there, and she's like showing us like different kinds of plants she's gonna order or something for next year. Fucking asking us ideas. And while I'm sitting there, I'm just getting more and more paranoid. I'm like, okay, by this point, this has been like 15 minutes since we smoked. And I mean, you usually come down in about 15 to 30 minutes with this shit. But keep in mind, we smoked, I mean, half a gram probably. So like, and this was some pretty potent stuff. So like, dude, I was still going up. Like, I was fucked. Like, completely fucked. So I'm sitting there, I'm getting crucially paranoid. All of a sudden, dude, it feels like I cannot feel my ass cheeks. Like I'm in this seat, and like, you know the feeling like when your foot goes to sleep and it's like fucking feels crazy and like way bigger than it is and heavy as fuck. Well, that's how my ass felt. and like I could not, like, it felt like I was this part of my body, there was no ass, and then all of a sudden I was just knees. So it was like, it felt like I was two different things sitting in the seat, and it was freaking me the fuck out. My ass started going more crazy feeling, and I swear to God, like, I can't even make this up. It literally felt like I shit my pants and didn't know it. Like, I thought that I was sitting on a fucking cushion of just diarrhea ass piss, dude. Like, my ass was so numb that I was absolutely convinced that I'd shit my pants. I could feel the shit. Like, I was so fucking, I was tripping so hard that I convinced myself that I shit my pants and I could feel the shit between the seat and my ass in the classroom, and I was absolutely fucking terrified to get up because I was wearing khaki, dude. I was wearing khaki pants, a fucking white V-neck, and I was like, and it was kind of long too in the back, so I was like, kind of sitting on it, you know. So like, dude, I just shit my fucking brown khakis. Definitely is on the V-neck. They're gonna start smelling it pretty soon. I'm gonna have to get up. My mom's gonna be called because she's gonna have to bring me clothes. I'm probably gonna have to go home. As soon as I get up, all this shit is gonna go from my ass down to the ground on the floor, gonna get everywhere, and everyone in the fucking school is gonna know about it. And like, career centers where you go to school with everybody in your county, so it wasn't just people from your high school, it was people from every high school in the county. So I was gonna be fucked, dude. This was gonna ruin me. Like, I was not getting up out of this fucking seat. Like, if I had to take the seat home with me, the seat was coming home with me. I was gonna find a way to just run away because at this point, I've just shit my pants, or at least I thought I did. And not only shit, like, I'm talking about like if you were in a coma for like a long period of time and couldn't shit, so you just had all this shit backed up in you, and then one day you just woke up and shit everywhere, and 25 pounds of shit all came out at one time. This is how much shit it felt like I was I was sitting on. So 10 more minutes of panic go by. You know, I'm fucking freaking the fuck out. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. So finally I just make the decision. I'm like, alright, fuck it. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I didn't really shit my pants. But I need to check. I have to check. Because if I really did, then you know, we're gonna go back to the fucking drawing board because I have to get the fuck out of this building. So, looking as non-sketchy as I could, I like, you know, I kind of tried to, you know, kind of hit him with a little lean up motion, lean forward, and just slide my hand down into my pants, and you know, just make contact, because that's all I would have had to take if this was really as much shit as I thought it was going to be down there. Just make a little contact, see, you know, Freddie Brown fingers coming back out. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude, there it is, here it goes. So, you know, I kind of stood up, stuck my hand in my pants, felt my ass, just my ass, no shit. Like, I could feel, like, the stinging sensation from my ass cheeks were just asleep as fuck. And the biggest rush of relief you could ever have has come over me at this point. And oh my God, I was so thankful that I didn't shit my pants. Because not only would I have been super high on a synthetic drug in school, but I would have shit my pants super high on a synthetic drug in school and gotten caught for it. So thank God that didn't happen. So yeah, basically after that, you know, I came down, everything was cool. Miss Black asked us what we were doing, what was wrong with us, you know, I just told her it was fucking allergies. Everything was good. Yeah. So, like, shit, if you enjoy the story, let me know. If not, fuck it. But yeah, it's been Garrett. This is Unfiltered Truth, episode 1. Basically, don't do synthetic, man. Don't smoke anything that's not. Don't smoke anything. I'm not gonna encourage. I still smoke weed. Don't smoke anything. Just because you can't say you heard it from me. But I'm not gonna advise for it or against it. Stay the fuck away from K2, synthetic weed, spice, whatever the fuck. Don't do that shit. But yeah, peace.